everybody. I am excited to be here talking today to our client and friend, Richard Carreon. Richard and I have been working together for a couple of years now, and he has agreed, thank you, Richard, to take a few minutes
You're
and
welcome.
talk about, what it's like working with We've Got Land. So, Richard, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a retiring Border Patrol agent. I'm a native Tucsonan. I'm also a man of God. I follow Christ, and I'm looking at pursuing certain things now that I'm retiring. So,
Awesome.
I,
Yeah.
you know,
So you and I was thinking about this. You are buying on owner financing some land in Wilcox, Arizona. And we
yes,
were just talking about, tell us kind of about that process. You said it was pretty easy to talk to the jurisdiction there, the government authorities. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. First of all, the process in meeting you went really well. You
Good.
were very your willingness to want to communicate with me. I didn't have to hunt you down or anything. You were pretty responsive.
Oh,
and
good.
and then after purchasing the property from you, um, going to the county and asking questions and finding out about permitting was fairly simple. I found that Cochise County was very easy to work with.
Oh, good. Awesome. So, and do you remember? I think you were saying you found us on Facebook Marketplace. It's probably
Yes,
where you found us located. And
yes,
you and I have stayed in touch. We've talked, a lot over the last couple of years, and your owner financing process. You make your payments online. Did you find that to be fairly straightforward and simple, the process?
yeah, yeah. It was pretty simple. I get an email. It has an invoice, and I just put in my information and I pay it online. I get my receipt right away. I don't have to wait. So
Awesome.
it's pretty easy.
Awesome. So when you first were looking for land, what attracted you to that piece of land?
Well, I was looking for property east of Tucson just because of the area. There's a lot of
Okay.
history in Cochise County, and I really like
Yeah.
that town itself. And so I just wanted to get away from Tucson
Okay.
and just find something a little bit more quieter.
Little quieter, and that's a neat neighborhood. You and I have talked about the really nice people in that neighborhood, and it's kind of cool to see
Yeah.
different people come together, get to know each other, and look out for each other, like we talked about. So,
Yes.
were you on the fence about anything about buying land, or concerned about buying land online? Was that a concern?
Well, as far as making a decision to purchase land, I wasn't on the fence because I knew what I wanted.
Okay.
But purchasing land online, I was a little hesitant because there's always those fears of scams and everything.
Right.
But
Right.
I think when I contacted you, because I met you from your website,
Mhm.
um, your willingness to contact me right away and just answer any questions and giving me the information I needed, you erased all doubts. So I wasn't worried after that, and it was fairly quick. There were no lingering thoughts or anything.
Right. Right.
So
Good.
you were
Good.
able to answer my questions right away.
Well, we try to be responsive. We've actually grown quite a bit. Our team has grown since you and I first started working together. And that's one thing that we all really want. How can we
Right.
serve our customers better? If we were buying something online, how would we feel? That kind of thing.
Right.
And would you say, like, I mean, you're an investor now. So how does it feel to be a land investor?
It feels great. It feels great because
Awesome.
I know with Tucson is growing, and with that being said, a lot of the people coming out here are starting to bleed into the surrounding communities. And Wilcox isn't too far from Tucson. It's only about a 50-minute drive,
Okay.
east of
Pretty
Tucson.
close.
So yeah, so people out here are now starting to move towards Wilcox. So having that property out there, if I decide to sell it, it's comforting to know that I've made a small investment.
Yes, and hopefully a good return on your investment. And that's,
Yes.
we were talking about that today. Like, just people would like a return on their investment, and hopefully they can keep land for their legacy, for their family. We have lots of people that are wanting to do that, but sometimes it doesn't work out for them, and they're not losing anything in the value of their land because land isn't going anywhere. It's not a house that
Right.
appreciated. God's not making any more of it. So hopefully everybody can own some land, and we try to make it simple for people to buy land. We really would like
Yeah.
to see everybody have land. And so is there anything I'm forgetting, or anything that you would like to pass on to the next buyer who might be considering working with we'vegotland.com?
Well, if anybody's interested in looking at that particular area in Wilcox, I can say that the community is very down to earth and supportive of anybody that's out there. They're very friendly,
Awesome.
and they're also approachable. And so, other than that,
Very welcoming, right? Yeah, that's awesome.
Very welcoming. Yes.
So would you say, you know how you were talking about scams and would you say this was a scam?
No, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Well, we're really happy to have you as a client and look forward to working with you again in the future. And thank you so much for taking your time with us today.
Thank you, Amy, for reaching out to me. It's a pleasure doing this.
Thank you so much.